On the time, second time, Jean-Philippe and Arnaud will share with you all the job that have been done regarding the training catalog, the training path, and management of the deployment. And we will finish just 5 minutes to share with you where we are regarding the Store Digital tool survey. So let's go. So for the first topic, it was really important for us to remind you some key information to allow you to prepare as well as possible the skill management, the training management. And the first is we need to have the right data, from individual data to perimeter data, country data, and united data. But it starts from the job that you can do in your country, because we will use this data. For example, here the job and the job repository, so HR repository. We have make a big job to completely align the job sheet with the HR repository. If I just make a focus, for example, what is really important is the fact that in the job sheet, so you have the responsibility, and in the second you have up here the skills, and this part is really the most important of the job sheet, because this part need to be the same that in the HR repository, because the HR repository will communicate with the tools of training, will communicate with the tools of evaluation, with the different different report. So this part is the key part. That means that when you adapt the job sheet for your country, you can adapt this part, no problem. But this part need to be concretely the same. If you have a specific skills, had this specific skills, but for the rest you need to use the common skills, because as you see, we will use it in all the tools. So we have make the job to have the better alignment between the job sheet and the skills repository. Now you can use all the retail job sheets. It's okay. When you will go in free 30 learning, do not hesitate to really enter on the HR repository to use the right skills. As you know, it exists a lot of skills, but to be sure that you use the right skills, go in the HR repository, take these skills, because this is the right skills you can use for each job. So, for example, department manager. I take this example. Department manager. I have the responsibility, and here I can find all the skills, and those skills need to be used for all the tools. One second. So as you understand, it's really important to use the right job list, because in free 30 learning, for example, you will have the the possibility for the teammate to see the training path according each job, because the group are composed by job, and this is the right list to use. So it's important to control if in the country the teammates have the right job in the if we go on the tools. Uh, sorry, just identity access. That means that in identity access, the leader have to control that the job, for example, here, the job is the right job. Okay. Here you have the job and control that it's the right job. If it's not the right job, change. It will just impact identity access and the different tools that are that use identity access to find the right job. So the job that we use are, as you know, sales assistant, and in the sales assistant it exists a lot of job. We use mainly this job code. As I shared with you on the previous meeting, there's a lot of confusion between this job in the country and this job. Most of the time, really, the teammate have this job. If you have the job of omnisport leader, that means that the teammate have the same responsibility that the sales assistant and is responsible to manage the development of a sport. That means manage range choice, performance management, manage the commercial dynamics, and the different skills that are in the sport development. So just control, please, that teammate have the right job, and there is no confusion between omnisport leader and sales assistant. Normally, most of people are really sales assistant. So control it. We have in the other job department manager. Normally, there exists only one. Workshop technician, you will see that the job sheet is update. So do not hesitate to use the job sheet is update, and the skills are updated. There's only one job sheet that we need to finish is the customer services assistant. We are adapting this job sheet, so we will share with you as soon as possible. For the moment, it's not finished for only this job. Services leader, everything is aligned. Store operation manager, normally today we have a finish and the job sheet and the HR repository are totally aligned on it. The same for the store leader, or if you use in your country deputy store leader. So all those jobs normally are totally aligned, and you can concretely use the job sheet and the HR repository. So what I see is in the HR repository, when I check the translation in the different language, I see that a lot of language are not translated for the moment. So pay attention on it when it's possible. Take time. Take time to make the translation. Just to give you an example of what we have changed. If you take the department manager, we have adapt specific skills for the department manager. That means the department manager will not have the same skills that the sales assistant. So he will not have layout, but he will have layout management. Okay, so it's new, but it's really important because we want that our leader become real leader, not only sales assistants. For that, we create specific training for them. So layout management, selling management. That's why we have created specific skills for department manager. So it's new. That means that it's important to recheck the translation and check to have the right translation. So department manager, you will see a lot of change. The same for the store leader, to have really skills regarding the management of the different skills: layout management, selling management, sport commercial policy management, etc. So department and sport performance management. So this is a key point. That's why I want to insist this morning a lot on it. Please take time to check the translation, because if you don't do it, when you will go in 330 learning on when you want to manage the evaluation, will not have the right skills for your teammate. So it impacts the skills evaluation, and as we have presented you in the previous training, we have reorganized all the training part according the level. So, for example, if I take a job, you will have sales evaluations, and according to that, we have organized the skills training part by level: fundamental, improvement, expertise. Like this, people, when they do the self-evaluations, they can see the right training for them. And we are working on the job training plan with the same logical of fundamental, improvement, expertise. So you can understand that all is connected between the HR repository and the organization of the skilled learning that we are working to help you as well as possible. Now the skills united reporting is connected with the HR repository, and normally all the information are okay. To share with you an example, if I take the job sheet of the sales assistant, in bold you have the key skills. Okay, so sale and customer relationship, layout, stock availability, commercial dynamics, and store safety. And if you go on the reporting, the skills level reporting evaluation, if I take the job of a sales assistant, and if I want just to see the key skills, you will see that you have the same skills than the HR repository and the job sheet. Okay, sale and consumer relationship, you have the same, etc., etc. So for the layout, the stock, the dynamism, all is aligned to have the better data as possible, and to allow you to really manage the skills evaluation or the learning. We have made this job to be clean, really clean. Okay, so do not hesitate to make firstly the job on the HR repository, control that you have the right job sheet. Sorry, the first. check in the Azure repository. Like this, you will be able to use everything at the best way. And really important to control with the leader that the teammates are in the right job on identity access. I check if you have. Do you have questions regarding that? Raquel, please. Sorry, Raquel, I don't hear you.
Sorry. Good morning. I was asking where can we find the final list of jobs and responsibilities, like an Excel file or something like that? Is that possible?
Yes, totally, Raquel. Just after, Jean-Philippe will share with you all the job we have to do regarding the training, and you will find on it all the information in this Excel, Raquel. Is someone have another questions? Do not hesitate to share questions. We will take in account. Yes, Laura.
After we translate all the skills, the right skills in the HR repository, they are connected with Academy also, because right now the evaluation that you do for the skills is in Academy. In our country, for example, in the past, the old HR repository was not translated accordingly. Now we are up to date, but I wanted to check that the two platforms are connected, the Academy platform with the HR repository that you just showed us.
Yes, all the platforms are connecting, Laura. All the platforms are connecting. I see last week a trouble on the Academy, and Quentin is working on it. It was a problem of connection, but all the platforms are totally connected, Laura.
Okay, because I saw that last week when we received the evaluation method, I checked for some accounts and the skills were not the same as in the
yes.
repository.
There was a problem of connection, and ideally to really be able to use the report. Ideally, Laura, the teammate have to in Academy, so in the actual platform, you have to reboot the skills the skills referential. I'll share with you quickly. It will be more easier. So as I share with you, we have update the Azure repo. So ideally, reinitialize the skills plan, the job plan here. Like this, you will have the last Azure repository skills to be able to make the right evaluation. And last week we see a problem of connection, so we are working with Quentin to be sure that this problem will be solved and allow everybody to use Academy to make evaluation for the moment. And when we will switch to another tools, be sure that all the skills evaluation that have been done in Academy will continue to rest in the report. Okay, we will lose anything. Okay, it's important, so do not hesitate to use, because all the data will be saved. Okay, you will not have to redo everything on the platform. It's important.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Laura, for your questions. So I continue, and I'll let you, Jean-Philippe, take the lead regarding the second part.
Yes, sure. So, hello everyone. Nice to see you all. I hope you're all fine. As Bobia told, I will just focus on key points just to restore some meanings and important points for the good deployment of a United offer and all the deployment process organization we are preparing for you to facilitate the work for everyone. And just to start, why it's important to have this training catalog we propose. As you know, everything has changed permanently around a job. Let's talk about responsibility will evolve. The processes change every time. We have a lot of new features also in tools. So it means new know-how for our teammates. So it's very important to ensure good information and a good upskilling for our people, our teammates. So for that, we propose this catalog. The United trainings contain all this changing every time, is permanently up to date. So it's all the job we made for you to ensure you have always a training catalog with a good information as a reference. So just to remind the key organization between the United work and local work. So this each skill leader co-build, of course, the job and skills training catalog in French and in English also to ensure a base of deployment. It's availability and permanence. Okay. Locally, of course, you are free to use the base of the United trainings, but be free to localize also with your specification, local specification if needed. I will focus on the training code. We made just after, but we create a full United catalog for you to give you the good information, a good view of all the trainings existing in the United, and we generate and create a United code. I will just explain this point after. So please, locally, you could use, it's very important to use this training codes for a good deployment and a good analysis of data. Each time of changing, if something changes, it's our responsibility to inform you, of course, with the user newsletter and our communication. But please, it's very important to have permanently your feedback on the offer in order to involve and develop a good United catalog according to your need. So if something missing or something you have a specific need, don't be afraid to refer to each skill leaders or job leaders to complete the offer. Very important point for a good deployment, it's the reference mapping for each topics. We propose you'll find in the document, we propose you a mapping with normally updated. But please check, take the time to check for your countries if you have to identify the good referent for each skills. It's very important for you and also for us, because it's our responsibility also to up-to-date your reference annually by trainings, United trainings, and communication for the news around the trainings. So please just take the time. I see some countries already did the job. Take the time to have a view and a check on this mapping. As Bob Della told just before, it's animation of skill levels and trainings is very a key strategic points. So it's a common responsibility, and for that it's important to have the good data to do it. The first job we made, a very important job. Who often ask to us, and we didn't have it before. It's work according the United Catalog, global view. And we go deeper because actually in academy we met a lot of difficulties to around the catalog. Because when we have a training, for example, selling training in a catalog in academy, we have with the deployment we have a lot of variation, a lot of different local trainings would be created, but it's impossible for us to manage and to make the connection between the training. We need several, maybe more, 20 different trainings. It was sometimes translated as a United, but sometimes completely different. But we have nothing to connect or to identify which trainings, local trainings corresponding to the United training. So for us, it's impossible to make the connection, and so impossible to analyze anything at global level in the reporting. So one thing is we decide is to create and generate a training code system, United system, to align this point and to ensure the United data in the C60 learning. So it's a new process. So for each training, United training in the catalog, we have a specific code proposed. So propose, and we ask really very important points. We really ask to you to use this code in local. So for sure you can customize, translate in your local words the training name, but the code is very important for all. So you just have to change your country code just before the training code. For example, the United trainings propose the right equipment, okay, WW, okay, you have the training code just after. It's very important when you create your local trainings, selling, for example, trainings or layout trainings according to the United catalog in local, in C60 learning, to use this training code with your local the country code just before. Very important point to allow the analyze management around the training. So as I told you, you'll find in our file you'll find for each skills synthesis of all the training, United training existing per skills in French and so in English. You see it's digital or physical training also, and you find the United and command code we have to use for each topics. So it's a good reference for you and for everyone. Sorry. So just a reminder. The code is R building. It's a common decision with other branches at Decathlon. So we all use this kind of code with a specific branch code for us, ST to stores. Okay. We are working on the implementation of the United catalog inside 360 Learning. So we are making with all the team a large and great job. Just let Arnaud to propose you a demonstration of a United training path in the new platform as it's structuring, building, and to show you concretely a true example in 360 Learning.
Yes.
Arnaud, I let you.
Yes, it's good. I take the share my screen. Hello, everyone. Just a moment, please. I open the link of Training Pass. It's okay. It's okay for you. You see my screen? Yes. Yes. Okay. Perfectly. This is an example of Training Pass by skills for the skills stock. In the Training Pass, you have a different information. The first information is the title of Training Pass with WW for Training Pass worldwide. The first information, this is a description of skills Training Pass with different information, program, target audience, etc., etc. This is mandatory now to have this description in each Training Pass by skills and by jobs. It's possible for you to copy and pass the description, and after you translated the content, the description. And here you have the skills for the Training Pass stock availability. And after you have a different step and a different content in Training Pass. Egally, it's mandatory to have a survey of expectation for teammate. This is the same template of survey expectation for all Training Pass by skills and jobs. This is the same. It's very important to obtain the different expectation by the different teammate. The second step, you have the self-evaluation of skills, and it's very, very important to obtain the different data of level of skills by a different teammate, and after this is the topic of Boabdella before. It's very important to obtain the different skill level by the different teammate for different action after. And here you have 3 underpass. You have 3 underpass by level, and in each underpass, I click for open. In each underpass, you have different content, e-learning or training for the teammate. And each content, for each content, you have the name of the title of content, and you have the training code, WW for content worldwide, and you have the training code specifically for this content. Donc here you have three e-learning. And here you have a training face-to-face for use the referent. And for each training face-to-face, this is 2 underpass. And when I click in these trainings, this is another underpass. You have the name of trainings. You have the little description of trainings, and for each trainings face to face, you have egally the survey expectation and the survey of satisfaction. It's very important for obtain different data and improve the trainings. Here you have the classroom, and after the referent create a different session of the classroom. And here you have the roadbook of trainings. So you have the same explication for each training pass by level. And finally, this is equally very important. You have assessment for the final skills for teammate. And the last step, you have the satisfaction survey for your all training pass stock availability. It's very important, equally, so to obtain different information by the teammate. And after, it's possible for the teammate to write a different comment in your training pass, and if you are the authors of training pass, you receive an email with the commentary. So it's okay for me for this topic.
Yes, thank you, Arnaud. So it gives you a good view of an example of a united training path. So as I told you, we are working on all the skills implementation inside 360 Learning. So you have a macro view, a global view of or preparation or deployment inside the platform. So a lot of key skills training paths will be available from now to the end of October for the fundamentals skills, and also the management around these fundamentals. And progressively, we will continue and complete the United offer, and created the jobs training path November, sorry, because we need to prepare before all the skills training course be ready in the platform to build this jobs training path. So it's a global macro view. The objective is do the job as soon as possible for you. You could start progressively from now to do your local one. And the target, of course, is to be 100% for the wave 1 and 2 opening. Very important, I very insist, it's a question of efficiency for you. It's very important just to wait that the United Training Path is well created inside the platform before do locally the job. It's very important because it's to avoid doing jobs twice for you. It's very important. It's for that we will communicate to you each time we have availabilities. So you will receive in some days the first communication. We will regularly communicate or offer courses ready. Yep.
Hi, Jean-Philippe. Just a quick question. So basically, we wait until the United Path is on the platform. Then from that, we can eventually duplicate, make a little modification. What exactly are going to be in the path, and what tools are going to be used as well? For example, for e-learning today, it's just to plan where we are going to find all the project. Are you going to do everything on 360? Just to be a bit clear in the job that will have to be done locally after.
Yes. Arnaud will just present you that point.
Okay, cool.
Just after I explain you the file.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
You're welcome. Okay, so it's for that we also centralize all the information you need in the deployment following file. I just will show you and explain you concretely what you'll find. So you have we made a true forecasting deployment for United deployment and so several waves. So for you, so it's a forecasting for you too to following the skills trainings. So you'll find by job you'll find the several skills according to the actual repository, sure, and also the job training plan. Okay, so you have you can easily have a view on the statute, United statute deployment. For example, for sale and customer relationship, we made the job at 75%. Okay, so you have 4 indicators. We starting integration of content. It's 360 learning. All the contents integration existing are ready to build the course. The course building is coming. It's started, or 100% ready in the platform. So it is the main key indicators. You'll see also we will just finish this part this week, but also you'll have a true target of full availability and deliveries for each topics, column G and E. Okay, so it will help us and help you to have a concrete view of what are available or not, but also for us, it's a work we really ask you. We need also to have a view on the deployment of each domain topics at a country level by waves. So we prepare for you just the same things. to indicate us when you start locally, you start a topic, and what the statue you are. Okay. So this is the main tab for this deployment piloting, and for each skill, for example, selling and relationship, you have a specific tab with the centralize all the training path structure by level and all the content of trainings who compose the training path. And for each of contents, you'll have an access to the source. So, for example, the good workbook, United Workbook inside Google Drive, or the good master elucidate in e-learning in elucidate, etc. So you have all the content sharing per skills and the course structure and composition by level in 360 learning as Arnaud showed you just before. Okay, so it's very useful, I think, for us, for you, and for everyone to have a concrete view and facilitate the duplication of local integration. And you have the access to the path, United Path, also in 360 learning to have a view on the United course. So thank you very much. I really want to thank all the team and all the skill leaders for the great and jobs they made last weeks. So thank you to all. Okay, Arnaud, I'll let you just answer to Marine according how to localize. Give more information about localization of the course and the content.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. For a good utilization, the new platform 360 Learning, you have need different information. The first information, if you duplicate content or trainings, allow to make a copy from United, one for local use. And after the duplication of content, it is possible to replace the SCORM. For example, this is an elucidate, to replace this SCORM with one in your language. And after you personalize the title and share to group of your country. The second topics, if you duplicate a uniting training path, it's very important. If you duplicate a united training path, doesn't make a copy of the content in the training path. It's making a copy of the path structuration, including the uniting worldwide content, but it doesn't copy them. This is a big risk. The risk of mishandling and therefore rendering the worldwide path unsuitable is too great. This is a topic very, very important for guarantee to have the worldwide training path clear. Donc please, please don't copy your uniting path at the risk to accidentally delete or modify it. In all cases, don't modify a united content or training or path worldwide. Okay. The second subject, if you use 100%, 100% of an United training pass by default so in English or French, it's equal zero adaptation or deleting for event title, content, etc. Just a need of add assignment of your local job groups on the uniting worldwide pass. But the second subject, if you have a need adaptation, it's possible to create a local training pass for the different customization. The first step is possible to duplication of United content and training, or just upload your different content in your language in 360 Learning, and after the integration of content, it's important to use the same logic, the same training pass created by the skill leader or job leader, and replace the whole content in the good training pass by level, etc. And after you share your new training pass in your language at different groups for your country. Arnaud?
Yes.
Please, just to summarize twice, because it's really important. So as Arnaud tells, so you have two possibilities. The first is I use exactly the United training part exactly in the language of the United. That means in English, and you just have to add your group in the United training part. The second, if I need to adapt or make a specification, please create a new training path. So create a new training path. Use, for example, the example of the United training path. You have all the information and the Excel sheet that Jean-Philippe and Arnaud share with you. So you have the training path. You have the all the detail of the training path, so no problem for you to create the right training path. And like this, you can adapt if you need to adapt, but please do not use. We have a lot of surprise when you make the duplications. I think more than 60% of the time you impact directly the United training path. It's the default of the platform. But we have seen that the risk is really important. So better for you to go from scratch when you need to adapt and use the United for the example, and follow the logical of the training path, please. Charlotte, yes?
Yes, just for me to be sure, if I need to do a translation, I need to create a new one, or I can just use a United one.
If you want to do translation, it's better to create your own training path, Charlotte. It's really better, because when you make the duplication, what we have seen, the duplication take a lot of time, because you have to duplicate the training path globally after all the content, after all the sub training paths. So it's more long to do it, and the risk is important. So go from scratch better.
We tested
Great.
several scenarios, and it's more efficient for you. If you are in a customization need, it's better to start from scratch based on the Excel files or the United training plan as an example, but just rebuild the structure quickly and upload your content. It's better.
Michael?
Sorry, I know we are running out of time, but to be sure, if we want to adapt, we create it from scratch. If we want to use the United version, we just duplicate it and
No,
that's
if you use the United version, Michael, you don't have to duplicate it. Just add your group on the United
okay.
training path. It's
And
enough.
what is there, because there's a risk to change the United path and contents and etc. That's not blocked. Can we do that?
Yes, you can duplicate.
Okay.
It's not blocked. Just there is a risk. So if you do that, please pay attention. Contact Jean-Philippe just for the first to be sure that you will use the right process to make the duplication. It's quite complicated.
But why would we use the duplication if that's not the process? Can't we block that?
No, Raquel, this is the problem with the right that you have. We can't block that. Yes, this is the problem. That's why we see that. We will continue with the United team to see if it's possible to find a solution, Raquel, because for us, ideally, the country duplicate and only have to make the translation. It was the best as possible. But what we see, it's when you do that, it's not so easy than just duplicate. It's more complicated than just click on duplicate. We have seen several error when people duplicate, and be sure that this error for us it's naturally to do this error, because it's really complicated to know that if I do that I will generate a problem. It's
yes,
not
it
so
would
easy.
be good to block the possibility of
Yes,
duplication.
yes, we will see Raquel with the United team.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Just very quickly, for accompanying for the different process in progress, I write a guideline to help you understand and follow the correct process. And important, if you are not sure of the action to be taken for the retail training pass, please contact Jean-Philippe or me. And just very quickly, I write a guideline for different manipulation. And, there is a different step. If you follow the different step, normally it's okay for a good construction of your training pass. You have a different template and tutorials for accompanying the different steps.
Thank you, Arnaud. So thank you, and thank you for the big job, Arnaud, to make easily the possibility to create the training path with this guideline. Just to finish, just 1 minute, and we finish. Sorry for the delay. The last topic up. We'll see it in one minute. So on the last topic, it was just to remind you the Store Digital tool survey. We have worked with the United team that are in charge to create big quality of survey. So what we decide, because it's quite expensive, is to focus on this list of country. So England, France, Italy, Spain, sorry, Germany, Hungary, Poland, Portugal, and China. you will receive everything. So you will have nothing to do. So you will receive the survey in your language. You will receive the message in your language. We will share with you ideally the list of stores to share the survey. After you will receive the synthesis. So by the United teammate, you will receive the synthesis for your country, up to you to use it. And for us, we will receive the global synthesis of this survey. But you will have a big quality synthesis of this survey. So thank you in advance for your help. And if a country is not on this in the one-to survey, there's a little cost, so we can share with you if you want to be part on it and to receive the synthesis for your country. Actually, we have decided to limit the cost and to have the information we need. Thank you for this for your participation on this meeting, and we are totally at your disposal to accompany you. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.